Alright guys, what's up? This is SonicSol here. I'm in the lab right now. I have DNF Duel a little bit early, but you guys will probably see it on release date. I want to kind of go over very quickly what the difference is between easy inputs and motion inputs in this game. I kind of went over this already, but I kind of want to go into more detail about it now that I have the game on hand and I'm capable of showing you. This is what it looks like if you do an easy input. This is forward and MS. It doesn't say good on the side, and my meter pauses before it regenerates. See how it pauses? Now I'm going to show you what it looks like when I do the motion input. See how it regenerates immediately? And it says good on the side, right? You see that, right? That is the key difference between doing the easy motion and the actual motion. You build up your meter, your regen for your meter. It builds up immediately. You don't have to wait. This is important because when you're doing combos, you want the meter regen to happen instantaneously. You don't want to have to be under a penalty where you don't have access to your meter. I'll show this to you with a basic combo. So, look, you see how I got like 1 or 2 points of meter? I needed to micro dash, and in that moment when I micro dash, I built up 1 point of meter. So that last bit of meter I had was enough to end the combo with 1-inch punch with a hard knockdown. I had to do motion inputs in order to solidify the meter regen so I could get my meter back. I didn't run out of meter in that combo, but because I did motion inputs, I wasn't penalized. I didn't have to wait for the meter to come back. Do you understand me? If I did the same combo with easy inputs, I'll show you what it looks like. So you see, like, look, there it is. You see that, right? I was not able to do the 1-inch punch. I did the easy motion for the shoulder, and so I didn't have enough meter to do the 1-inch punch afterwards. You see that? So that's why it's important to do motion inputs, because then the meter will still regenerate immediately, so you have that 1 point. So that's why it's important to do the motion input, because you'll have access to that meter sooner. So that's the first main thing. Now, you may be wondering, what about the 1-button special? What about the regular MS, right? That is considered an easy input in your combo. Because this is considered an easy motion or an easy input because it's a 1-button special, this means that you have to wait a while before the meter comes back. Regardless, this move, regardless, you will have to wait for your meter to come back when you use it. So you have to be careful. The penalty of exhaustion. When you run out of meter in this game, right, you enter a state called exhaustion, where you have to wait before you can act again with the meter. You see how I have to wait so long before my meter comes back from exhaustion? Now I'm going to show you what it looks like with good inputs. The same combo. Oh, what happened? I'm still not getting the meter back, right? Why is this the case? This is because that MS tornado kick that I'm doing, right? It's counted as an easy input. You guys think I'm lying to you, right? Now watch this. So look at my meter. You see that? I included no easy input. This is not really an optimal combo, but I want to show the example to you, right? This combo is different from the other combo in the fact that I exited exhaustion sooner because there were no easy inputs in my combo. See that? I don't get the meter back immediately. I got the meter back immediately. You see that? So that's the next thing. There's one button in the game, one button special in the game that is always an easy input. And because of that, you have to be mindful of where you use this normal and when you use this normal and if you need it in your combos. Because by using an easy input, when you enter Exhaustion, you can exit Exhaustion immediately if your combo used nothing but motion inputs. So that is the biggest thing to understand about this game, is that while there are easy inputs in this game, you are penalized heavily for using them by your meter usage. And this game is very important for meter usage because the more damage you take in this game, the more meter you are awarded. As you can see, the computer is gaining more meter as I'm hitting them. You need to make sure that when you are awarded this meter, you can actually use it by utilizing your motion inputs. You understand me? So what did we learn today? By using motion inputs, you can gain your meter back immediately as opposed to doing easy inputs. There are one button special moves in this game that are only one button inputs, and that's just a single press MS. Everyone has it, and it's counted as an easy special move. This is important to know because when you're doing your combo, if you enter Exhaustion, you will not build that meter back for a long time because you used your one button special. You cannot use any easy inputs in your combo if you want to exit Exhaustion sooner. This is important because you can exit Exhaustion sooner by just including regular motion inputs. This is going to set apart the people that are good and the people that aren't good. Now, this doesn't mean that you should never use easy inputs. All it means is that you should consider not using them in your conversions. You should still aim to use easy inputs for certain things such as DPs. When someone's jumping at you, it is much harder to react to a dive kick with a DP motion, as you can see. But because you're using an easy motion DP, you can immediately react. It's less travel distance level, less time, even on pad. It doesn't matter if it's stick or pad. It's less time on your stick by just doing down MS as opposed to 6-2, 6-2-3. It's also important because some characters can carry momentum in their run with an easy motion move. For example, Striker, because of her mobility and her DP, it goes straight up, right? Because this character has really strong mobility and is really good on the ground, her DP is going to go straight up. This is a matter of her balancing, why she has a move that's an anti-air directly above her head, right? So, to compensate for the fact that this move doesn't have any forward range for forward jump-ins, she can run and then do easy motion DP. And you see how it carries the momentum? She moves slightly forward instead of straight up. This is because I'm canceling her run into the easy motion DP. If I did the regular motion DP, it's less momentum as opposed to the easy motion version. And so, there are some cases where using the easy motion version of a move is important. And it won't penalize you because you're not using it in a combo, you're using it in a neutral situation. And so, the player that is capable of utilizing both easy and motion inputs in their game plan will be better able to handle what their opponent is doing to them and have better meter management and conversions. The final thing about meter in this game too, when it comes to how it works and motions and inputs and all that jazz, is if you have, and I showed this before, every special move has a cost, right? It costs 50 meter for me to do this move. It costs 30 meter for me to do the shadowless kick. It costs 50 for me to do the DP, right? Let's say I'm doing a combo, right? And I use my meter here. even though the 1-inch punch costs 50, if I have a remaining amount of meter left, I can waste it on my last special move. This is also very important to know because if you use the motion input and you spend that much amount of cash on your special move, let's say you hit them, right? And you're just about to build the meter back, right? You see, if you don't have enough meter to use that move, so let's say it costs 50 meter for me to do this move, right? Or the 1-inch punch, right? I need to make sure that I have exactly that amount to spend on that move. If I don't have the exact amount to spend on that move, it doesn't matter if I did the complex motion, I will still be penalized and I will have to wait in the exhaustion period. So the game rewards not only motion inputs for your moves, right? It also rewards smart meter management. So that is something to keep in mind. You may be wondering, oh, well, I did the complex motion for my move. Why am I still in exhaustion? It's because you spent too much meter for a move that costs a set amount. If you have only 30 meter left and you use a move that's 50 meter, you will still be penalized. Anyway, that is how easy and motion inputs work in this game. If you have any thoughts or questions about it, leave it in the comments down below. And be sure to like the video, and please sub to my channel for more DNF content. I'll see you guys in the next one.